Yes, it is time. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. How y'all doing, everybody? How y'all doing out there? My name is RonYe from the Bronx, New York. I'm a singer, songwriter, all-around artist. And this is my brand new YouTube channel, RonYe Reacts, where we react to spooky, scary, conspiracy theory videos. We're all about showing love and having fun, getting to know each other, and just being a great person, building a great community. And let's just have fun. Hope everybody find it in their heart to like, subscribe, tell a friend, somebody new in town. We gonna have fun. And no further ado, let's go.
Everyone needs to get ready because we have very new information about Atlas III. Scientists were already perplexed when it was shooting a jet stream into our sun. After it went around the sun, they thought it was going to start leaving. They thought it was going to be going out of our solar system, not closer into Earth. Then a very interesting event happened that has scientists baffled. They cannot explain why. And hear me out. Because now the latest images and videos from these deep space telescopes show that Atlas III is brightening. It's literally getting brighter, which means there is a temperature increase or some kind of fusion that would make it produce more light than it already was. And the reason that is so interesting and peculiar is for other Oort cloud comets, they never just brighten up like that. Now keep in mind, this is one of only 3 interstellar comets that we've ever had on record. So this is a big deal. What does this brightness mean?
And it's getting serious with the 3i Atlas. I personally have felt the energy from the 3i Atlas as it brings energy from different dimensions down to Earth. And they say it's an interstellar object. So interstellar really means that it's going on inside of you. So keep that in mind. But let me know what you think in the comments.
Mm-hmm. If cats like you,
Yeah.
do you think cats like you? Yes or no? Do they come up to you and shit?
Yeah, they do.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Nah, cause
I don't know if they like me, but they come up to me.
so this is like a real
Oh, shit.
superstition that if cats come up to you,
Yeah.
it means you're carrying a lot of bad energy.
What?
So check this out. So ancient Egyptians,
Uh-huh.
they used cats. That's why they always had them around. They used cats because cats supposedly they will take bad energy away from you and disperse it. So that's why they come up. They always cuddle next to somebody that's attached to bad energy, negative energy. And who always has cats in folklore?
Who?
The witches. Because they're dealing with what? They're dealing with all that negative energy. So they have a cat there to take it so it doesn't
Also,
harm them.
it takes it away.
It takes it away. But let's say they come up to you, that means you have some on you. So they cleanse it and then you're good to go.
Nah, to be honest, like I believe in that bad juju.
Dang. Now I'm thinking because a lot of cats come to me. So, but if it is bad energy that they're cleansing, I guess that's a good reason. And there's no reason to feel some type of way about it. Because, people have spells and curse put on them since they were kids. People jealous of them and they just don't know. So if a cat comes and cleanses it, that's great. That's great. That's true. That is crazy.
I just seen a video of a woman saying, what if slavery was a part of one big 400+ year contract and that the Africans and the slaves were literally just the sacrifices that they needed, that the founding fathers basically went to a deity and they needed Black Africans to basically be the sacrifice. And I have never been more intrigued in something. Nothing has made more sense to me than that video. And I most definitely will be tagging this creator below because she is amazing. But yeah, she said she feels like slavery was a part of this contract. Like I said, 400+ year contract. And if you think about it, it just makes so much sense. And it was almost in a way like they were harvesting our energy. They needed our blood. They needed our fear to fuel them and make them be on top. And then I seen a lot of people go into details about how, like, they always want to call Haiti so evil, demonic, because they do voodoo and practice all these different dark magic. But that's because Haiti was the only place that actually still had their freedom. And they used their magic, their spirituality to win. Like, these people were literally using their magic and their spirituality to win. These French people was basically like melting. They were having these people teeth fall out. It was crazy. They were bringing them back up and making them shoot each other. Like, it was crazy. But that's why they try to demonize Haiti so bad, because they used their magic. But all along, they've been using magic. And it just gets deeper and deeper if you really do think about it. I seen someone in the comments mention how Oscarville, which was where Lake Lanier was, it used to be a black, predominantly black, thriving community that had racetracks, everything. Everybody was business owners. And what do? They go over there and make it into a lake. And it's like, now the veil is so thin now because that contract is up and they're trying to do everything to take us back to where they were so they can still dominate. And it's like, look at the people that they took on the transatlantic slave trade. The people that was more in touch with their ancestors, their spirituality. They took us, like even the Native Americans, if you think about it like that. Then I seen another video of a woman that did a take on this as well. And she was like, just think of the rise of how America came up so fast, even though there was other nations that been here long, long before America that literally was nowhere near at how fast America grew. All because of this contract that actually was successful, but not for long. But it just makes so much sense why the U.S. was just ahead of everything. Like, they've been in cahoots with so many more higher ups forever. All for power. But like I said, I'm going to tag this creator down below because that was so, like, nothing never made so much sense to me in my life. This is all fun theories and just thoughts. This is not something literal. But it's just a fruit for thought, because I never thought about it like that. But it makes so much sense. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Yeah, shout out to Haitians and my Haitian brothers and sisters. I always did hear stories about that war where, I guess you call them conquistadors or Europeans. They were their eyeballs was falling out, teeth falling out, on their way to fight the Haitians, not even getting off their ships yet. I was hearing stories about that for a while. How the Haitians was just using straight voodoo to terrorize them and win the war. And how, you know, how can I say it? The elites, they've flipped our magic around and made it light magic, when voodoo and hoodoo is dark magic. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's just conspiracies, though. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
If you're old enough, you obviously remember that everyone thought the world was going to end in 2012, right? Based off of the Mayan calendar, right? Mayan calendar is 8 years behind the Gregorian calendar. In the United States, we function off of the Gregorian calendar, making it the year 2024. But if we were going off of the Mayan calendar, it would currently be the year 2016. So with that being said, the year of 2020 definitely changed everybody's life. Whether you're in the United States, another country, wherever. And for all intents and purposes, the world technically did shut down. You couldn't go anywhere really 2020 unless it was the grocery store or something. But pretty much everything was shut down. So when it was 2012 on the Mayan calendar, the year that the world was supposed to end, it was really 2020. Because they're 8 years behind us. So the Mayans, I don't think the Mayans were incorrect about something else, but it has always made sense to me, especially when you calculate it and you add everything up.
Whoa. Yeah, I remember hearing the world was gonna end from everybody 2012. Even that 2012 movie was crazy. I also did hear a lot about the Mayan calendar, that's the real calendar. as we follow this Gregorian calendar and stuff like that. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think 2012 was the end of the world or just a shift? Do you think 2020 was the end of the world or just a shift in timeline dimensions? Let me know what you guys think.
Here it is, video footage of the Serpent's Gate, also known as the entrance of the ice wall, also known as the Summer's Gate because it opens up at a certain period of the summer where the sun gets so close to Antarctica that it melts an opening in the ice wall, creating an entrance. And I was thinking, you know, I can't trust anyone anymore, so I think I'm just gonna get in a boat, spend like $4K on it, get a single person boat and sail all the way down from the Mississippi in Minnesota, which is where I'm at now, and sail all the way down there to Antarctica. It'd only take about 3 months and I could make videos along the way. And then I could reach this place and then probably get kicked out by the military and probably get arrested. So that's why it's a super risky thing. But let me show you a super interesting video I found where these two guys went to the ice wall themselves and then a giant wave generator was created and basically forced them to get away. Now this is probably what would happen if I went here alone and just tried to go straight up to the ice wall.
Did he just say a wave generator? So they got things that can create waves? I'm pretty sure that's probably true, since allegedly they have things that can create weather machines and stuff, cloud machines. Very interesting. Very interesting. Let me know what you guys think.
Good morning. If I was to tell you guys what's really going on, you'd all lose your shit forever. And of course I don't want that to happen, because when you lose your shit and you don't think right, you're in a vulnerable position, and you can be led astray easily. So we don't want that. We don't want a docile workforce here in America. We want a robust workforce and strong communities and law, rule of law, of the people, by the people, and for the people. May that form of government long live upon this earth. Because once they let that go, man, there's nothing left.
Shout out Roseanne dropping gems. She dropping gems.
There's no hell. There isn't. Hell is an invention of the church, and you can see why. It was never in the Bible. It's something has been invented. There is no hell. A loving God would not do that to people. You are allowed to make all the mistakes you want. You're allowed to come back and do it again and again till you get it right. They don't punish you just because you make a mistake and throw you into an oven. It doesn't work that way. You have to realize you have made mistakes. Earth is a school, but it's a school, you come here to learn lessons, but it's a school where you can't skip a grade, but you can have to repeat a grade. You don't get it right, you have to come back and do it again until you get it right. You can't go from kindergarten to college. It's impossible. You have to learn the lessons, and the lessons are not easy. Earth is a school where you learn emotions and limitations. Those are the two main things, emotions and limitations. Those are not taught on other planets. This is a very challenging planet. So you come here to learn these things, and it's all important lessons.
Hey, shout out to Dolores Cannon. She's one of the first people I used to watch her videos about like different esoteric knowledge. Excuse me, different esoteric knowledge and a whole bunch of different spiritual subjects. She's one of the first people I used to watch her content and videos. Can somebody let me know if she's still like alive? I hope she is. So, and let me know in the comment section if Miss Dolores Cannon is still alive.
this. Y'all gonna call me crazy if I tell you that there's a body underneath here. Y'all all gonna call me crazy if I say there's a body underneath here. Right? So you think they just make this just for art. That's what you think, right? You think they just make this all for art. Matter of fact, let me get away from here before it stick his tongue out and try and eat me. But y'all see this, right? You see how human this thing look like. You think they just put this here for art? Nah, my brothers and sisters. There's a whole body underneath there. And I'm trying to tell you, OG gonna wake up. Come 2027, 2028, OG finna wake up. He sleep. OG is sleep. Matthew 24, verse 37. As the days of Noah were. Who you think that is? Y'all get on my dang nerves. Resparkfully. That's a dang Nephilim right there. He just sleep.
Dang, what you guys think? Do you think that's one of the petrified giants or the Nephilim? Let me know in the comments below.
We miss you, Whitney Houston. We miss you. It all started when you signed that contract. And ever since then, things started to get weird. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Alicia Keys knows. She knows. Tyler Perry knows too. What's up with Tyler Perry? He looks lost right here. Wow. This guy's a popular man. Does Swiss Beats know about this? Of course he does. Miley Cyrus knows. She knows. They all have to pay homage to... Can't forget about Brandy and Monica. Cool shirt. Cool shirt. Ray J knows. I actually heard he knows a lot about... It's all fun and games until it's not a game. Should have never did it, Whitney. We miss you. We love you. That song you made, I Will Always Love You, you wasn't lying. Babyface knows. They all know. Down in HW, you gotta keep everything on the hush. Shh. Shut up! Something's up with Tyler Perry here. Something's up. Miley Cyrus knew the whole time. Well, at least the old one did. I don't know about the new one. We didn't forget Ray J. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm just showing pictures of celebrities. That's all I'm doing here. I don't know. Let me know what you think.
Dang, shout out True Story 718. Dang. Rest in peace, Whitney, too. It's tragic what happened to her and her daughter. Too much of a coincidence how they both died the same. Same way, how they died the same way. That's something fishy going on.
I want to show you guys something. I was sent this video, and on the video, they're not talking about this, but I want to show you guys. And you tell me if you see the same thing I see or if I'm tripping. Here we go. I'm going to let you look on your own first. Did you see that? I'm going to play it again, but this time look closely to his eyes. Look at his eyes. Boom. Did you see that? Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. Maybe I'm tripping. Look at the eyes. What is going on? This is not an edited video. This is not a video of somebody talking about his eyes. This is a video somebody talking about his watch, which was $1 million. And when I got sent it to me, I just happened to be looking at his eyes, and I'm like, hold on, something's going on with that man's eyes. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. Let's play it one more time. Just one more time, please. Here it is. Boom. Oh my goodness.
I personally didn't see anything. Let me know if you caught it or you seen it. Let me know in the comments what you guys seen.
This mother found out that her child was assigned witchcraft for homework. Yeah, I know, sounds crazy, doesn't it? Her child's daughter's teacher gave her witchcraft to do for homework.
You can call it Halloween or what have you, but it is occultism, it's Satanism, it's witchcraft, it's all the things.
Quan Lene Green says she is furious after seeing the classwork her kindergartner did at Shelton Elementary School last week.
Well, she brought home a huge stack of papers, activities, worksheets, and she just showed it, you know.
She says most of the stack had been thrown away by her husband, but Green shared this worksheet with us.
Hocus pocus worksheet, and she had to sign her name on the dotted line under a witch's cauldron.
As a Christian minister, she says she didn't want her child taking part and had even emailed the teacher to opt out.
It was infuriating because I specifically asked that she be abstained.
And Green says there were other worksheets that were even worse.
I saw that there was a pentagram that they had to trace as a shape, that they're learning about shapes. And so this is very concerning.
And to top it all off, she says her 5-year-old came home wearing this.
And she had this necklace on with the skulls and bones. I felt that the enemy was trying to mark territory.
We reached out to Paulding County Schools. They tell us the district is aware of the situation and is investigating what occurred with the Halloween arts and crafts activity. The issue appears to have resulted from a missed communication between the parent and teacher. The school has reached out to the parent to discuss the matter in person. Green says this is all part of a bigger problem.
Why can we have witches and warlocks, ghouls, goblins, monsters, but we can't have Christ? So there needs to be a change.
And she hopes this incident sounds the alarm for other families to take a stand.
There's a righteous indignation in my heart about what our children are being forced to partake in under the guise of fun.
Well, Green says she plans on pulling her child out and enrolling her in a Christian school, but she says she hopes by sitting down with the principal, she can help other families.
First of all, shout out to the mother. Second of all, it's very subtle how different seeds can get planted into your children's minds. The enemy is very subtle, and a lot of things get attached to children when they were little. I'm gonna say this again. A lot of things get attached to your children when they are little. How do you think it happens? By different open doors like this. That's why different kids can grow up and think to themselves they've always been this way. They were born like this because different doors were open when they were children. And they don't even remember it. They don't even remember it happening. That's how. Stuff like this. Something so subtle, but doors got open. You see what I mean? Watch out for your kids. Be very aware of what they do, what they watch, what they listen to. You don't want something to get attached to your kid, and it's because you were careless. Watch out for the children.
That's sad. That's a shame too. Some spellbounding homework is crazy. I don't believe in this but I don't believe in the school system at all. The school system is designed to bleach the kids' souls, basically make them plain and bored and subordinate to rules, and it's just very mind altering, especially to kids that have very bright personalities. And it's just like washes all that away and stuff. That's why teachers is always quick to tell parents, oh, your child has ADHD, he can't sit still. Is there any type of medications you can give him? It's just utterly wrong. So parents gotta do better. Be like this mom and be on top of your kids' homework, your kids' schoolwork, see on top of what they watch, what they play. And your child should be fine as long as you play your role as a great parent.
It was only a matter of time till they got Rakai. You see, we keep excluding these streamers, acting like they're different. They're no different than those actors down in HW. Because out of everybody you could have been for Halloween, you decided to be this. Now, if you know, you know. This is an HR in plain sight. Rakai, You didn't have to do this, but you chose to do this. HW made you pay your dues effective immediately. Oh, yeah. Remember that movie, White Chicks? Yeah. What a cool costume to be for Halloween. Out of all the things you could have been, you decided to be this? No, they decided that you be this. Shh! Shut up! You could have just been yourself. Or you could have just been a scary movie character, an action hero, a cartoon character, anything in the world. But no, you decided to be this. Who put you up to this, Rakai? Who put you up to this? Because we all know when it's your time to show and prove, you have to show and prove, pay your dues or you're through. That's just how this goes down in HW, guys. Who put you up to this, Kai? I just played around, guys. This video is for entertainment purposes only. This is his Halloween costume. Remember that movie, White Chicks? Yeah, that's who he's trying to be. I don't know. You let me know.
Yeah, shout out to True Story 718 and Rakai. Also, I just think he's a kid that just know how to make good content. I ain't gonna take it that deep, even though even though that costume is crazy. He got enough money to do better makeup, I guess. He's just a kid being a kid. Let me know what you guys think about Rakai doing that in the comments. Did he go too far? Do you think it's a ritual? Let me know.
You saw Miley Cyrus. Why do I ask? Because she was featured in a Gucci ad, and she is now completely unrecognizable. If you haven't seen the photo, take a look at this. Who is that in the Gucci ad? Does that look like Miley Cyrus to you? This is not the Miley Cyrus I remember seeing on TV. Do you? What is going on with Miley Cyrus? This is the Miley Cyrus I'm used to seeing, and I'm sure many of you are. Take a look at this side by side. That's the Gucci ad. That's Miley Cyrus. What is going on with Miley Cyrus? So the question needs to be asked. Has Hollywood claimed another celebrity? This is the Miley Cyrus we're all used to seeing. So my question to you is, who is this Miley Cyrus? As I always say in all of my videos, I understand that people age and people can change. But what is going on with Miley Cyrus? So I guess my question to you is, has Hollywood claimed another celebrity? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and as always, I'd love to hear from you.
I ain't gonna lie. That is not Hannah Montana. That is not Hannah Montana.
As soon as I snap my fingers, he comes out of it. When he starts talking to me crazy, and I be like, no, that's not how you talk to your wife. I take his phone. I delete his apps. I even change his passwords if necessary, because that ain't how you talk to your wife. When I snap my fingers, we're talking about schizophrenia, not hypnosis. There's a difference. For folks hopping in my comments on the Gucci Man video that I did regarding sis, I don't have anything bad to say about her. I'm just stating the obvious. Handler, like I said, when I snap my fingers, he comes back. Huh? All right.
She's a handler. I don't know how deep that situation goes. I wish the best for Gucci and his wife. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. What exactly is a handler? And do you think she has him under some mind control or anything like that? If any of you guys know, please let me know in the comments, because I'm a little lost in that situation.
You guys are going to tell me you don't think it's suspicious at all, with everything going on with the Charlie Kirk situation, that the same sheriff that was in 60 Days In a show about people who literally go undercover, is the same sheriff that was there the day that they announced the arrest and identification of the man who killed Charlie Kirk. And that looks like quite an interesting ring. It almost reminds me of these massive rings Erica Kirk keeps wearing around town. Dead giveaway, by the way. Screams fraud to me. Not just that, but why do they keep using Jason Aldean to push narratives, to stir the pot, to push agendas? Just so happened to be his concert where 59 people were shot in Vegas. And only a few years later, it just so happened to be Jason Aldean posting the music video, Try That in a Small Town, to really stir the pot. And let's not forget the same sheriff who was involved in the Vegas shootings was also the same sheriff on duty barricading civilians into a wildfire in Lahaina. Not sure if you heard of it. Let's not forget he was also allegedly mentioned in the P. Diddy trial, where a victim went to him for help after she had been gang assaulted by Sean Diddy Combs and his friends, where he told her to go home and didn't even give her medical attention. Something is off with all of this. The odds of all of these people being connected to all of these nefarious things at the same time, slim to none. Slim to none.
Dang, Charlie Kirk situation gets tricky as well. I'm hearing a lot of different things about it. I'm hearing there's a CIA psyop, and it's just here to distract the people of what's really going on as the energies of the planet increase, and as we go back to the primordial energies, the energy of Big Mama, the Great Mother. Shout out to Chief Pontiac Hayes. And I heard, but I also believe that it was a distraction. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments.
When was the last time you saw Selena Gomez? Why do I ask? Because she's got a new music video out, and she's also done several interviews over the past week. But the one problem is, there's more than one Selena Gomez, is what people are saying. Why do I say that? Take a look at this. Who is that in this picture right here? Is that Selena Gomez? These stills are from one of her latest music videos. But this is why people are concerned. You see what she looks like in these photos. Now take a look at her in some of these interviews recently. Who is that in the interview? That's not the same person I just showed you from the music video. Take a look at what she looks like in this interview. Is that Selena Gomez as well? And then there's this Selena Gomez, straight off of her own TikTok account. Do you notice something different in every video and every photo? Here is Selena Gomez in 2024. That's Selena Gomez in 2025. So can someone please explain to me then, who is this Selena Gomez? This is the Selena Gomez we're all used to seeing. This is not the Selena Gomez we're all used to seeing. So the question needs to be asked, as always, has Hollywood claimed another celebrity? So the question needs to be asked, is there more than one Selena Gomez? Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments, and as always, I'd love to hear from you.
Man, shout out Selena Gomez. Unlike Miley Cyrus, I know of hearing Selena Gomez going through medical conditions, so I hope she's doing well with that. But it's too much coincidence with these Hollywood stars popping up with the sunken faces and stuff. It's just a little weird. So, but shout out to Selena Gomez. Big part of my childhood. dope music. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If it's Hollywood got a grip on these stars' souls or what?
The hottest rapper right now is NBA Youngboy. They own all his music. Atlantic. If I'm lying, I'm flying. These people will sign you. You have to play the puppet role, right? And this is why I'm so canceled, because they hate when I say this. You sign your life away, right? You make most of your money with your advance, but once you blow that, right, whether you blow it on cars, lifestyle, clothes, everything, then you like, yo, my label's putting me no, I don't have no money, And this is an educational thing. Manage your money right, because when these labels got you, they own everything. Then you're forced to do what NBA Youngboy did, and just hear me out. You sell your catalog. When you sell your catalog, you sell your publisher share. Your publisher share is your writer's thing where they pay you quarterly. They pay you every 3 months. You get a check for your writers, sound exchange, a BMI, whether you're with BMI or ASCAP, right? You sell everything. I say, yo, have my catalog. You have to start fresh. So in my instance, I will have to sell Gummo, Kuda, Billy, Tati, Fifi.
Did you sell those yet?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. So you sell your whole catalog. You sell literally your rights to the music. And when you do that, yeah, you get a large percent of money, which people think like, yo, I'm gonna blow this. But that's it. You just
give them a moment. What could you sell Gummo, Kuda? What could you sell all that for right now?
Well, I'm not even looking at it because I feel like that's what's gonna that's like having a restaurant. Those are quarter.
Okay, yes. 6ix9ine dropping gems. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
So y'all gonna really sit up there and act like y'all don't see that? I mean, this picture has people in a frenzy on the internet. I seen it right away. As soon as I looked at the picture, I seen it. I'm willing to bet $1,000 cash app that don't nobody get it. I had 2 people get it right. 2 people, I give you that. 2 people. That's because you see with the third. Look at the picture. Y'all don't see that? Drop it down in the comments. If you get it right, I'll let you know if you get it right. But if you don't, try again. I mean, it's right there, man. How can y'all not see it? It's right in front of y'all face, bro. I know I can't be the only one to see this. And I'm not going to tell nobody what it is because I want to know if y'all see it for real. I asked my wife, she didn't get it. My homeboy didn't get it. It was a kid that seen it. I seen it right away. Here go the picture. Drop it down in the comments if you see it too. Let's go.
Guys, let me know if you see what he's talking about. Please let me know in the comment section. Please, please.
There's a reason why Asians have small eyes and weird looking eyes.
Why?
David Cho. He said this one thing on Joe Rogan's podcast that has me thinking so much. And it's kind of crazy. It's jokes too. But he said there's a reason why Asians have small eyes and weird looking eyes.
Why?
He was on like a psychedelic trip, I think. And during his trip, there's like an alien that started speaking to him and then like told him things. He's like, you know why your eyes are like that, right? And he goes, and you know why you're blue? David Cho, he has a birthmark.
On
Yeah, that's blue.
I think I had that too.
You had that too?
Yeah, a lot of Asians.
A lot of Asian people, when they're born with like a blue mark on their butt.
Yeah.
Now, David Cho, while he's on his psychedelic trip, he said the alien told him, the reason your eyes are like that, the reason you have blue on you is because we messed with the Asian girl back in the day and we made you.
What the f?
So Asians might be the closest related to aliens, bro.
Let me know if you guys think that's a real true story. Let me know. Let me know in the comments.
He might be Illuminati.
How can we hang out like?
I mean, shit. I mean, hey, we can hang out in my chat.
You don't want somebody to like pump you, make you bigger than you already are?
Who are you? What can you do for me?
Only time will tell, right?
What can you do for me though?
My man, did you want to take down my contact number? We gotta say that on top.
Wait, no, what can you do for me?
Huh?
What can you do for me?
The thing is, what could I not do for you?
Ooh. Can you give 10,000 subs?
10,000 what? One more time? Subs. Clarify that, please.
That's subscriptions. On live stream.
I can get you a lot more than that.
Ooh.
Yeah. How do I link up with this guy, dude?
He might be Illuminati.
Ooh. Yeah. How do I link up with this guy, man? This guy, dude.
He might be Illuminati.
That's crazy if he was Illuminati. I definitely feel like Tyler's niece Sage definitely felt some energy. I don't know if it was bad or anything, but she definitely felt some energy from him, and that's why she wanted to get off Kai's shoulder and get up out of there. Cause you know, kids is freshly from the spiritual realm, since you know they're just arriving to Earth, so they still have a lot of spiritual awareness within them. So I definitely feel like she felt some type of energy from him. That's why she wanted to get down off Kai's shoulder and get up out of there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
Pamela Anderson just gets weirder and weirder, and she reminds me of someone. Remember Mrs. Roper from Three's Company?
And Pamela Anderson, shout out to her. I wish blessings and great prosperity to Pamela Anderson.
These motherfuckers got a train that goes underneath water for 35 minutes? Count me out. So this motherfucker right here is the Eros. So these motherfuckers got a train that goes underneath water for 35 minutes? Count me out. So this motherfucker right here is the Eurostar train that goes from London to Paris underneath water in a tunnel for 35 minutes. You already know, count me out. Cause all I can think about is what if this boy just fill up with water and we in this boy, it's over with. You can't get out of there. You cannot bail. See you later, Casanova. Now I know it's a lot of motherfuckers that use this method daily to cut they commute in half, but for me, I take the motherfucking scenic route. It'll just be my luck that I get on one of these and before I know it, hell freezes over, this boy fills up with water and I can't get out. Count me out. If I'm not willing to do bridges, I'm definitely not willing to do trains underneath water for 35 minutes or more. Count me out.
Yeah, me too. Count me out. Cause all I could think about is water pressure crushing, turn the whole train to sardine can, and it's over. Water rushing all the way up. Can't get out. Doors won't open. Quick and automatic water damage. Now nothing want to open or work. That's a crazy train route right there. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. That's a crazy train route.
This is the real reason Tank canceled the fight, bro.
You know, that's what I bring to the sport, excitement. That's why
Let's watch.
I'm the one that doing the moves.
I posted this clip reacting to it, and it got over 1 million views.
That's why this is amazing. He's a showman. He's a G. He's got his aura, his swag, his fans. I really respect him for taking this fight. Look at what Floyd Mayweather did. He fought Conor McGregor.
Hear what Jake is saying. Look what Tank Davis response.
That Gervonta could take in the boxing. He actually has the balls and he's putting it on the line, and it's a much tougher fight than Floyd had against Conor in a crossover fight like that. So respect to him. It's going to be a show, and we can talk our shit at the end of the day, but people are going to tune in and we're both going to show out and someone's getting put to sleep.
Watch what Tank says.
This is really scripted. Like you really going off of something, huh? You see how you just threw that out there, Floyd, so I could just y'all might not catch it, but right, okay.
What did you say? What'd you say? I don't know.
Nothing. She said we caught it, so we on the same page.
Damn.
Alicia?
Crazy. You seen how Jake stood shut? He stood silent. He said, "What are you saying?" Jake knew what he was saying. That's why he canceled the fight, bro. I don't think it's because of cases, none of that. I think Jake was trying to offer him something where he can script a fight. Probably Jake was telling Gervonta Davis, "Let's make it a tie." But Tank is like, "Nah, I'm gonna knock you out." And Jake didn't like that. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah, I'm a little upset that the fight got canceled too. I was looking forward to that. It is what it is. Can't wait to see Gervonta or Jake Paul's next fight. Let me know, was you guys upset when the fight got canceled? Let me know in the comments.
The most disgusting habit of the Middle Ages is here. In 1533, at the coronation of Anne Boleyn as Queen of England, she smiled gracefully, raised her glass, and twirled her gown lightly. But no one knew. Under her dress were two maids. One held a bowl to catch her excrement, the other held a handkerchief to wipe her. Yes, right in the grand coronation ceremony. And this was just the beginning. At that time, the nobles were even more absurd. They would import human feces from abroad to brush their teeth. The cutlery they used was often rusty, and some kings, even when receiving their advisors, would undergo an enema in public. Look at Versailles, magnificent on the outside, but in reality, just a gigantic open-air cesspit. 36,000 people lived in the palace, yet there were only 29 toilets. As a result, filth overflowed into every room. The queen, worried about hygiene, ordered the toilets closed, but unexpectedly, that made things worse. Noble ladies wearing heavy hoop skirts with no underwear relieved themselves in the dark corners of the palace, then threw the waste directly into the river. Centuries later, that river dried up and became one of London's busiest streets, Fleet Street. And the French? They built high walls around their cities, yet they threw their waste over the top. But in times of war, those mountains of filth actually became a ladder for the enemy to climb over the walls.
I got no comment. I'm speechless. I wonder how true that is. Hey, if that was the only solution to how they can get, well, the only way they knew, I'm speechless. Let me discuss it. You guys let me know what you think in the comments.
What Jesus looked like in different world cultures. America. Israel. China. South Africa. Japan. Ethiopia. Germany. Mexico. India.
I never seen those other pictures of Jesus in the different cultures. Only American, which I believe the image been distorted to look like who a certain higher up of people wanted Jesus to look like, but this is just for entertainment purposes only. Let me know what you think in the comments.
That's the incident when Wendy Williams fell.
Yeah.
So remember when I was talking about how she was talking Beyonce before, right? And this is going on for months and months that she's been shit talking Beyonce. Because there was one I didn't know about. So in one of her gossip episodes, she starts it off with someone's jealous of Adele, and then she goes, "It's Beyonce."
So Wendy Williams said that.
Yeah, so Wendy Williams is saying all this stuff about Beyonce, right?
Yeah.
A month later, what happens? She finally fell. And then, you know what's crazy? I don't know if it's Beyonce or
she's sick now.
No, the industry, they're trying to put it on dementia. Fam, on the Wikipedia, you know how when you search up celebrity health stuff, you actually have to go deep and search it. On her Wikipedia, and when you search up Wendy Williams, everywhere, she has dementia. Just because it's they're trying to discredit her from all her sayings.
Dang, shout out to Wendy Williams. I wish her the best. I know she was going through health situations. I've been hearing that she's doing better, so shout out to Wendy Williams. You guys let me know in the comments what y'all think about Wendy Williams. Do y'all think she used to go too far with her comments and stuff? Do you think her comments and her gossip on her shows led to people in higher positions wanting to get her out of here? You guys let me know.
They got him good. Hollywood is literally playing Pokemon Go with their celebrities. I don't know how. There's only a select few of us who can see the change and what's going on here. But this is not the Ryan Seacrest I remember. What's going on, dude? Who are you, man? This is an infiltrator. This is the Ryan Seacrest I remember from American Idol. Full of light, full of personality, humanism, And this is the Ryan Seacrest we're getting today. Total robot vibes, you guys. Look how glazed over his eyes are. And look at his smile. It's literally reminding me of the movie Smile. If you know, you know. What is going on in Hollywood, you guys, that is making these Hollywood celebrities not only feel robotic, but it's like they're different versions of themselves? Is it something more sinister than plastic surgery and Botox, you guys? Because yes, they are unrecognizable on the outside, but it's what I'm feeling in my soul when I'm seeing these pictures and videos. I feel a darkness, I feel a void. And like I've said in many of my videos, you guys, the eyes are the windows to the soul, where once there is light, there is complete void. There is nothing behind these eyes. What is going on with these Hollywood celebrities? Because it feels so off to me.
I tell my mama she won't catch me dead. I'm too much of an idol, no Ryan Seacrest. Do it by my V long, 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 baby, baby, long. Shout out to Juice WRLD, rest in peace. Every time I see Ryan Seacrest or hear his name, I think about that song by Juice WRLD, Feeling. One of my favorite songs. But another celebrity with a sunken face, what is... Maybe the rumors about Hollywood is true, but all well wishes and all well health to Ryan Seacrest. Hope he's doing good. Hope nothing's wrong. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section.
Did you know that back in the Middle Ages there was one of the
It's a horrible way to get tortured too. You guys let me know what you think in the comments about that. That was crazy.
Following video, two friends who work at a hotel are playing with an elevator that's going down to the floor below. Both friends are racing against the elevator, running to the second floor before it gets there first. But while heading over, something happens inside this elevator that neither friend could explain. This is what was caught. the sudden appearance of this girl is startling on its own, it's what happens earlier that's by far the most baffling. Immediately after arriving to the second floor, its door, for some reason, begins to open and close while staying on the same floor. But even stranger is that a faint voice is heard inside the elevator. It kinda sounds like it's saying or something along those lines. Now neither friend could explain this, but surprisingly, this incident is just one of many. It would be at this exact hotel where the two friends work at that another peculiar incident had occurred. Take a look.
We're getting crazy calls from this room that is unoccupied in the second floor. And this is like the third time it's happened. And I'm bringing y'all along with me, so... Okay. There's the phone. No one's calling, no one's here. Everything's chilling. Yep, okay. No one here, no phone calls. I'm out. This is weird.
The room itself is already creepy enough, but the fact that someone, as he mentions, has been calling from this room makes it even more unsettling. While the employee doesn't state if he had seen anyone or anything inside, he goes on to say that something very strange was caught in this room just a few days ago. This incident was actually captured by his coworker who was setting up new furniture in this room. Mind you that during this time, the second floor wasn't occupied, meaning that all the rooms on this floor were devoid of any guests. It was just both employees working inside this room when this was caught.
I felt bad. How do you up the stairs? I don't know, but I mean, I felt bad, but also no, don't feel bad. It's just terrible. Getting over I'm gonna clean it real quick. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, so my sister she graduates in 2 days, and I asked for the whole weekend off because like we're gonna. Here
in this corner,
the right corner.
Okay, or in that corner. I don't know. I mean, like, I know it's super dark right now, but I feel like personally it would look better in this area. There's just too much backlight. There's like not enough good, I don't know.
That's true, but I mean, you can see if someone's trying to like break into your room. You know what I mean?
Okay, all right, weirdo.
In the mirror, a distinct outline of a pitch black silhouette can be seen in the corner of the room. It appears to stand there while seemingly observing the girls do their job. For only a brief moment do we see the tall figure in the mirror, but as the camera pans to the corner where the figure was spotted, it's no longer there. Like before, the girls were freaked out beyond belief. They have no idea as to who or even what had been in the room, but they'd rather not know, let alone go back inside, as the whole encounter has left them pretty spooked. Whether it's the elevator acting up or the constant phone calls made from this room, they can't
Washington, not even that far from the White House, like literally 5 kilometers away from the White House.
As of now,
there was this farmer,
been any updates,
and he found this hole in his farm,
okay.
like a huge ass hole, right? So he looked down, and it was deep. It was hella deep. This hole, he tried looking down, complete darkness, super deep. So he bought hella rope, and he tried to measure it. It turns out it would be longer than the height of a tall ass mountain. So that hole might very well be the deepest hole in the world. You ever hear the Bob Marley theory?
Bob Marley. Oh wait, how he like cut off his thing because he had cancer?
Yeah, and how
it was planned.
It was planned.
Yes, they were trying to kill him.
Bob Marley's death. The theory was that the CIA actually set it up because he was too much of a positive impact on the world. Isn't that crazy? So what happened? This was when he was doing his peace concerts, and he was pushing that agenda of one love, one life, no peace. Now, he was actually assaulted in his own home. 2 armed men went to try and shoot him.
Oh, I didn't know about this.
Yeah, they broke into his home and shot at him, and he went to the hospital. He almost died, right?
Yeah.
Now people are saying that could have been CIA trying to set up an assassination, but it didn't work. So he moved to New York.
Yeah.
Now, when he was in New York, he stayed there for a while, and he was in Central Park.
Okay.
When he was approached by a man. He is a presumed CIA agent, right?
Oh, shit.
Now check this out. But before continuing, I wanted to warn you guys. Phones were being spied on by a blue radio app. Click on this icon, then on more. If you see it, delete it immediately. He gave Bob Marley shoes.
Okay.
Very interesting. Now, Bob Marley took the shoes and he put them on. Now, when he put on the shoes, there was a needle in the bottom.
That's so crazy.
Now, a few weeks passed, and he got cancer in his foot.
Holy fuck.
At his, I think his big toe.
Yeah.
His big toe, where he was punctured, got cancer, and then the cancer killed him.
Guys, let me know if that's true. Let me know if that's really how the story of his death really went. Rest in peace to the legend Bob Marley.
These are the real Teletubbies. They weren't actors in costumes. In 1994, Ragdoll Productions found 4 children in the abandoned Heston Park Psychiatric Hospital, ages 3 to 5, forgotten during closure in 1991. They couldn't speak properly, only babbled. A.O. Again. Their heads were enlarged from untreated hydrocephalus, metal antennas surgically implanted for experimental therapy. Feeding tubes in their stomachs looked like television screens. They moved slowly, hugging constantly. Medical files showed their names: Timothy, Diane, Larry, Penelope, color-coded by condition: purple, green, yellow, red. The production team filmed them for 3 days. The footage was hypnotic, pure childlike wonder despite everything. BBC executives saw revolutionary content. The show premiered March 31st, 1997. The children's real voices were used in every episode, their movements replicated by actors. Children worldwide began imitating their speech patterns, their awkward hugs. Parents noticed something disturbing. Kids would stare at blank screens for hours, repeating broken sentences. Again, big hug. The same desperate need for affection that kept 4 abandoned children alive in darkness, waiting for someone to remember they existed.
Teletubbies is my joint too. Teletubbies is based of those experiments they was doing to them kids. Childhood ruined, man. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Were you a fan of Teletubbies? Let me know.
Skinwalkers have returned. All over the world, people are once again reporting encounters with skinwalkers, but this time they seem to have evolved. To remind you, skinwalkers are dark entities said to transform into any animal, like in this shocking video. Back in 2024, the internet was flooded with terrifying clips of them. For example, one showed a cat seemingly wishing death upon its owner.
You will die. So that's done.
While another featured a dog sitting on a ladder like a human. But now, skinwalkers have reached a new level. In the past, they would disguise themselves as animals, though their faces always looked disturbingly human, making them easier to spot. Now, they've begun revealing their true form. Creatures with long, thin limbs, incredible speed, and completely dark skin. Eyewitnesses claim their eyes glow faintly red, and their voices sound like distorted human speech. Some researchers believe these entities feed on fear itself, appearing only where emotions run high. Luckily for the person filming, he happened to carry salt, the only known weakness of all skinwalkers.
Wow. Skinwalkers seem very scary. Let me know. Do you guys think skinwalkers are real? Had anybody encountered one? I did hear stories that they're usually in the wilderness or forest, or what's that place? Skinwalker Ranch and stuff like that. But you guys let me know what you think about skinwalkers and if you think they're real. And unfortunately, we have come to the end of this video. I love you guys. I had so much fun. Please remember that this is for just entertainment purposes only. let me know or send me any other videos that you guys like or interested in, that you want me to react to. I would love to. It will be a pleasure. I want to keep making videos, so please like, subscribe, share, comment, just so I can get bigger and better, and just, just be around you guys more. So thank you for tuning into my first video on RonYe Reacts. I love you guys. Stay tuned for the next one. I will be back. I will be making more. Love y'all. Peace.